Hey guys, welcome to the Tower Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Imaginext DC Super Friends single pack. So this is really cool. These are the light up ones. You put them with the Batcave or any of the other Bat tech stuff and they light up. Really cool, really blessed around these days. These are kind of inspired by the original Imaginext packaging. This kind of in part with their 20th anniversary. They did another wave of these, which were kind of like based on other Fisher-Price products and also some of the earlier Imaginext stuff, paying homage to that. But that wave was a lot harder to find in the United States. These are showing up at Walmart's and they're going to be popping up at Target. So these will be a lot easier to get. They also come in boxes, so they keep the little pegs thing and tack there, so that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people are really into that, and I gotta say the artwork on these, man, the artwork is so beautiful. I love the Shazam one. That's probably my favorite. Out of box, they look great. We got Batman, Apocalypse Armor, Batwing, Yellow Lantern, Shazam, and Black Adam. And starting with classic Batman first, he just looks so cool. He's got the dark blue, he's got the black cape, and they did something that's really cool with these too. They kind of changed up the way they light up with the chest, and I'm going to show that later. We got the Apocalypse Armor there looking very neat, and it is a reuse of that 80th mold, or the Ninja mold, but I personally love that mold. It's a great one, so I don't mind them redoing that. And then it just looks so cool. I love the mask too. And then right beside him, we got the Batwing figure, which is awesome. I mean, I can't believe we finally got Luke Fox. I know he's coming out in Slammers too, but I'm just really happy to have this guy. He's got some really cool lines on his hands. He's got the belt there, the bat emblem, just really everything about it. He is really cool, looks really great. My only complaint with him is the actual Batwing jetpack. And I'll show you why here, because it comes off fairly easy. Like you can see, it just fell over. But the way they did it, it's like this little small peg, and there's this very small hole. Like the actual jetpack is molded very nicely. The wings just do not stay in very well, and that's probably going to be a problem. Like if your kid's moving this around and playing with it, it's probably going to come off a lot. I don't know. I just wish they had changed that up. Here we have Yellow Lantern Batman. He's not as detailed as the first release, but I feel like a lot of that is due to the fact that he's supposed to light up. Some of these aren't as detailed as their original versions, but I don't think that's really a bad thing, considering they light up once you kind of put them in with the lights. And yeah, we got the Yellow Lantern there logo, but it is pretty cool. He does have a ring, but it's painted very lightly. And then here we have Shazam and Black Adam looking very good. And these are pretty much the same as the original, but there are some slight differences. Their capes are all one solid color now. There's no gold like connecting it. Shazam also has different colored eyes, and he has slightly different gold on the boots as well, so that's a little bit different. But aside from like their chest like lighting up and stuff like that, there's no real major differences on these. But I do think they look really good, and I'm glad they included Shazam and Black Adam here. I feel like if you're going to do a series like this where you can like make their like chest light up, these are definitely the characters you want in it. And here's what I was talking about with the Batman figures. As you can see, the entire back of them lights up. Like all of the back of them is translucent, just like all the other figures. And the reason why this is important is the other Bat-Tech Batmans have this, but they have it as a small hole to just light up the emblem, and it does not light up enough. I mentioned that in some of my videos. All the other ones work perfectly, but now that these have the completely full-on translucent chest, these light up so much better. As you can see, here we have the chest lighting up, we have the logo, and the bat belt lights up. I'll be honest, inside of the actual Bat-Tech, inside of the actual chamber, they don't light up as much, but they still look really good. Here we have the Apocalypse. I love the red on that. And I feel like there is too much blue going on in this that kind of affects it a little bit, but it just looks so cool. I love that pole scene too. And I love how all of these can be used in the Bat-like cave. I love that all of this kind of builds to something. You know, whether you want to buy all of these or not, you can still light them up by buying the single stuff too. I just really like the inclusion that they put here. I think that's a really good idea, and it kind of makes it feel like all of this kind of adds up to something. And Batwing looks the best in here. I mean, that blue emblem, it just looks the best. I mean, he looks so good. And then here we have Shazam. You can kind of see what we're talking about with kind of like the Apocalypse Armor. In my opinion, Shazam doesn't look as good in here, but still looks pretty good. And then up next, we have Black Adam, who looks really, really cool. Let's see, you can kind of see him in there, and I like how it looks, but again, it kind of looks more blue. Here's Shazam with the backpack. I feel like the backpack looks a lot better on Shazam and Black Adam, and it's kind of hard to see due to the lighting here, but it does light up kind of yellowish around the edges too, like the actual lightning bolt, so I really like that. And then here we have Batwing, and again, I feel Batwing kind of look better in the chamber, but you'll see in a second here with like the Batman here. This Batman, like you can see, just a lot more of it lights up. It's not like the previous ones, even though I did feel the others were good, just so much more is lighting up here. Like, I love the Apocalypse armor. It looks great. But having the entire back speed translucent really helped the Batman figures here, and I'm really glad they made that change. Here's a comparison with the original Shazam we got a couple years ago, and then here's a comparison with the 80th Yellow Lantern Sinestro, and then also the Ninja/Beyond mold. And overall, I think this is really great. I think they did a really good job with these, and yeah, I love how it connects. I love the little homage there, and thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe. And lastly here we have Apocalypse Batman and Batwing and the Bat Tank, just to kind of show how they light up and stuff. I just love how well this line connects, and yeah, overall I think they did a really great job with these. Check your local Walmarts and Targets. These things are hitting now, and they retail for around $3.88, which isn't bad.